Right now at 6:40, keep the wreath green. Local fire stations spreading awareness about fire safety. And some families reunited in Israel after hostage negotiations, but the White House saying there's more work ahead.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ken Kozarowski. The Black River Falls Police Department is issuing a missing endangered person alert tonight. 53-year-old Stacy Schrammick was last seen yesterday afternoon around 2 in Black River Falls. She was seen leaving a family residence on North Roosevelt Road, traveling in a red and blue kayak on the river. That same kayak was later found on the bank where Schrammick left from. Her family tells authorities she was not wearing the proper clothing for the cold temperatures. She was last seen wearing a black jacket, blue jeans, and a purple top. If you have seen Stacy Schrammick from Black River Falls, you're asked to contact the Jackson County Communications Center. That number right there on your screen. A Town of Campbell fire is contained today. The fire department responding to a hillside fire on LaCresse Street in French Island around 2 p.m. The fire was down a hill in a wooded area full of dry leaves but away from buildings. Crews quickly extinguished the fire but were unable to comment on the fire's cause. Campbell's response comes the day La Crosse area fire departments are resuming a yearly tradition to spread fire safety awareness. The Keep the Wreath Green tradition is back. All participating fire departments hang a wreath with green bulbs on their fire stations. For every structure fire in their area, they'll change a green bulb into a red one. Firefighters say there are a few things to keep in mind to help keep those wreaths green.
To make sure that when you're using those things that produce heat, your space heaters, candles, any cooking appliances, that you're making sure that there's no flammables or that they're operating the correct way.
The city of La Crosse, Campbell, Shelby, Holman, West Salem, Onalaska, and La Crescent are all participating in the area. Each wreath also has a white bulb to honor all fallen first responders. Those lights will not change. And tonight, La Crosse kicking off the holiday spirit with the 29th annual Rotary Lights display in Riverside Park. And that's where we can find News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall live in the park. How do things look, Jeremy?
You know, Ken, things are pretty shining over here, or everything is lit up, and it is definitely getting me into the holiday spirit. Now, every year, nearly 130,000 people come out for this annual holiday tradition. Take a look, as you can see, more than 3 million lights illuminating Riverside Park. It's been going on since 1995, and the goal of it is not just to entertain the community, but to raise awareness of hunger. Park goers are encouraged to drop off food items and make monetary donations, and they're being encouraged by the Rotary Club to do that. Now, in addition to seeing the park lit up, people can come over here and have a hot chocolate, go on the ice skating rink when it opens, and see jolly old St. Nick. Coming up tonight at 10, I'll be talking to families who come here every year and what they like most about Rotary Lights. For now, live in La Crosse, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
Lights look fantastic, Jeremy. Thanks very much. And we will be right back after this.
In case you haven't noticed, Alexandra Carter has joined the News 8 team. Who are we kidding? Of course you've noticed.
Welcome. I enjoyed watching you this morning.
Welcome, Alexandra. You did a great job at noon. You and Derek make an awesome team.
Congratulations and welcome to La Crosse, Alexandra.
Really enjoy watching Alexandra. Love her delivery.
Alexandra Carter, weekdays on News 8 Now.
Don't miss Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale. Starting at 6 a.m., save up to 50% or more throughout the store on Friday-only super deals. Like over 60% off these pillow sets, pet beds, or handheld massagers, just $9.99. Save 60% on this Pyrex food storage set, also $9.99. 40-pound bags of black oil sunflower seed, $18.99. And pecan halves or pieces, 2 for just $12. Save up to 50% or more during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale, starting at 6 a.m.
Gather the family and join in on Perkins holiday festivities. Here, everyone can savor our new hand-cut prime rib dinner, enjoy the perfect slice of pie, and take home your favorite pie from Perkins Holiday Bake Shop.
Be a part of News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing Friday, December 1st at the Festival Foods in Onalaska.
The community needs your donations of toys, food, and cash for our local Toys for Tots, the Hunger Task Force, and Salvation Army.
Please bring sealed, non-perishable food items, new and unused toys, or make a cash donation. All donations made stay to help those right here in our community.
You are what makes the Joy of Sharing great. And we'll see you Friday, December 1st at the Onalaska Festival Foods.
The McRib is back for a good time, but true to form, it's not here for a long time. The McRib returns.
Don't wait to get your McRib today and pair it with our world-famous fries and a Dr. Pepper.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
13 Israelis, all women and children, were among the 24 hostages released by Hamas as part of an agreement with the Israeli government. Erica Brown has more details from our nation's capital.
The Israeli army released video showing the moment a bus carrying hostages released by Hamas crossed back into Israeli territory. Danielle Aloni and her 5-year-old daughter Amelia are among those freed. Her brother Moran is excited for her freedom, but he still doesn't know if his other sister Sharon, her husband, and her 3-year-old twin children are alive or still being held as hostages.
You know, the moment that you wake up and you're not sure if what happened yesterday is a part of a dream or not, that's still how I wake up.
No Americans, including Abigail Moore-Edan, are among the first group released.
2 American women and 1 4-year-old child, Abigail, who remains among those missing. We also will not stop until we get these hostages brought home.
This is just the first wave of 50 hostages expected to be released, and President Biden says he is still working to get the American hostages freed.
Today's release are the start of a process. We expect more hostages to be released tomorrow, and more the day after, and more the day after that.
39 Palestinians were also released from Israeli prisons as part of the deal. This Palestinian mother says she might faint when her daughter comes home. The prisoner swap only began after both sides began a 4-day pause in fighting as part of the truce agreement. The temporary ceasefire has also allowed much-needed aid to flow into Gaza. Erica Brown, CBS News, Washington.
Yeah, the UN says it offloaded more than 137 trucks filled with fuel and food in Gaza today, and that's the largest supply of aid since October 7th. It also said 21 critical patients were evacuated from the north of Gaza.
Yeah, we've had some chilly conditions, but things are going to change a little bit, and we actually got some snow in the forecast for this weekend, specifically going to Sunday. Really, it's a system out to the west that's going to play a part in getting some of that snow, and then there's a front well to the north that'll also. So that's what we're looking at, too. But for tomorrow, really, you wake up, it's just going to be cloudy skies. Temperatures a little bit warmer than we had today, and the winds definitely will be around to the southwest. So by the time you get to noon, we're looking around freezing for most locations. You can start seeing some of the blue starting to show up. A lot of that probably won't reach the ground in the afternoon hours. We're probably going to see maybe some flurries or light snow really developing towards Saturday night. But as you look at right now, it's not quite widespread. We're not expecting any significant impacts here through 9 p.m. tomorrow night, with just some light snow beginning to develop. Once again, it'll be on and off. A lot of areas still probably will not see anything until we get really into Sunday. And tracking this out, you kind of see here's a system lifting north. It starts spreading that snow really tomorrow night, but it's in the early part of the day on Sunday that we'll watch it. And then here's that front that comes down. That's a cold front that'll come through and produce maybe some more snow showers Sunday afternoon, along with windy conditions. But once again, we're not expecting a lot of accumulation with this. It's a little bit light snow. Travel impact should be fairly light. Breezy conditions Sunday afternoon, you'll definitely notice that too. So that's what we're seeing, two systems that'll provide at least some snowfall to the area, so you'll wake up with something to see. Overall amounts right now, generally less than 1 inch across the area, a little bit more heavier as you get closer to southern Wisconsin, a little bit lighter further to the north. Once again, these are generally under 1 inch, and there could be an isolated areas that picked up a little bit more, but the snow rate is not going to be that high to probably provide too much of a travel issue. The winds that, yes, we're going to see the winds behind that front coming Sunday afternoon to the northwest. So you'll notice that if you're traveling anytime in the afternoon to evening hours for Sunday out of the northwest. Sustained 15 to 20. We could have higher gusts. But overall, as you look at the impact, as I mentioned before, we're not expecting very limited impacts like this. This shouldn't be a major system, but once again, a lot of people will be traveling that time of the day for Sunday coming back home. So something to keep in mind of if you're out and about. Overall, going into next week, really another weak system may come down Tuesday, and then by the middle of the week, everything begins to change a little bit. That means our temperatures may start to come up a little bit as we get closer to that. But for tonight, cloud cover, tomorrow, cloud cover will be really the story. Temperatures a few degrees warmer than today, 35 degrees, but pretty uniform across most of the area. Even southern areas will look at 35 degrees on Prairie du Chien up to the north. Once again, just a few degrees above freezing for most areas. Not much in the way of snow until Sunday evening. And the same story as we go towards Ladysmith and Eau Claire right there for conditions. Overall, there's your looking at your snow. Once again, it'll probably be ending sometime Sunday afternoon. The winds will pick up. It'll get cold for at least Monday. And then temperatures may start to rebound a little bit towards the 40s towards the end of the week. So we'll keep updated on Sunday's snow, but it doesn't look to be that impactful, but something to keep in mind if you're traveling.
Sounds good. Thank you, Greg. And we'll be right back with sports.
Does your pet show signs of an irritated mouth like bad breath or abnormal chewing habits? The most common emergency that Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics sees is a painful tooth that owners are seldom aware of. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics in Holmen today to schedule a free dental exam. 608-526-2200, because nobody likes a sore tooth.
One of the best selections of commercial vehicles in the Midwest can be found at Osseo Automotive in Osseo. From medium-duty trucks and vans to super-duty work trucks, cube vans, chassis cabs, and more, you'll find the most popular commercial vehicles from Ford and Chevrolet all in one location. Take advantage of Section 179 tax savings before the end of the year. Get to work with a new commercial truck or van from Osseo Automotive in Osseo. Shop online at OsseoAutoCommercial.com.
Be a part of News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing, Friday, December 1st at the Festival Foods in Onalaska.
The community needs your donations of toys, food, and cash for our local Toys for Tots, the Hunger Task Force, and Salvation Army.
Please bring sealed, non-perishable food items, new and unused toys, or make a cash donation. All donations made stay to help those right here in our community.
You are what makes the Joy of Sharing great, and we'll see you Friday, December 1st at the Onalaska Festival Foods.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Kate Overton filling in for Rob Schiff. It's been an up and down season for Jordan Love in the Green Bay offense, but yesterday Love showed why the Packers spent a first-round pick on the guy. He's got oddly similar stats to the guy he's replacing as well. Now I got to give credit to Zach Jacobson, a Packers reporter who tweeted this out yesterday, but in both Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers' first 11 games as the starter, so not counting games they filled in as a backup, Love and Rodgers both had 2,599 passing yards and 21 total touchdowns. Now, yes, things haven't been perfect to start the year, but that's what happens when you've got a young team with a bunch of injuries. The important thing is Love is improving, and so are the receivers.
The receivers balled out today. You know, that's that confidence. We just keep building that, and they're going up there and making plays right now, and it's huge. Obviously, we always talk about it's not going to be perfect, but I love the way they're going out there competing and making those contested catches right now.
Four-man rush. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
Shut up. Pivot. Shut up. Shut up. Pivot. Shut up. Pivot. Shut up. Pivot. Shut up. Okay, hold on. I don't think it's going to pivot anymore.
Guys, just like pivoting from cooling to heating season, it's a difficult adjustment.
Pivot into winter, called GNT.
Pivot. Shut up.
On GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
The shape of the gift gave it away. That didn't matter. This gift would open doors. The gift of music. For beginners to the musically inclined, Lighthold Music has your instrument. Put a piano in that stocking or slide a guitar under the tree. Keep it local. Shop downtown at Lighthold Music. Bring music into your home. Make it a part of their life.
Everybody has an instrument. Yours is at Lighthold Music.
A lifetime of pleasure, satisfaction, and fun. Lighthold Music.
Hi, I'm Mike Pitts, co-owner of Sugarloaf Ford Lincoln in Winona, Minnesota with my son Andy, and we've been in the business for 45 years. It's a family business, and when you walk in the front door, it should feel like a family business. We take good care of our internal customers, that's our employees, and in turn they take great care of our customers, and they love the experience, and guess what, they want to come back. Some of these employees have been here 30 to 40 years. We know them, we know their family. We do care, and it will show.
All right, in La Crosse, looking a lot, cloud cover, 35 degrees, a little bit warmer than we had today, a few degrees. Clare, same story, will be a lot of cloud cover. The snow probably will hold off until evening if we get some. Not quite as chilly once again. Overall, not too bad of a Saturday, really. And then we'll keep an eye on Sunday. Snow should be fairly light, but something to keep in mind if you're traveling back, especially when the winds pick up in the afternoon. And then we'll start warming up, hopefully, by the end of next week.
All right, sounds like a plan. Thank you, Greg, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 6:40-ish. We'll see you tonight at 10.